Okay. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy X-Man 1991 coming to you with my first live stream of August. If this is your first time watching me or if you've been watching me since day one, let me know what city and state are you coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country do you represent. If you are new to the party, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and next to that subscribe button, click on that little bell icon so you can get your notifications anytime I drop a video or a live stream like this. That way you won't have to miss out on anything. And if you've been here since day one, make sure y'all smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes, and leave your comment down below. I'm gonna let a few of you guys come in, but in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna go and give a quick shout out to the early birds coming in before we can get this started. OTF Prince, what it do? Smooth Q, what it do? Welcome to my first live stream of August, ladies and gentlemen. I had a boring day off from work today, but at least I got my workout in and I was able to go to Target. I was able to go places and check out stuff for what I want to buy in the future. That's how my Monday was. I got a little bored, so I decided to come on here and do a little live stream. We're going to be reacting to two videos tonight. We're going to be reacting to Marcellus, aka Sell on Air's my top 25 NBA players of all time most reliable list. And then we're going to react to my guy Do Not 1999's top 15 Cartoon Network shows under the name Cartoon Cartoon. Those are the two videos that we're going to be reacting to tonight. But in the meantime, this is the last full week of summer vacation here before the kids go back to school next Monday. Some of them has started last week on Thursday, but on my watch, they start next Monday. I can't believe the summer vacation for them went by too fast. Their summer vacation started at the end of May. It is now the beginning of August, and this is their last full week of summer before they go back to school next Monday. That is, time go by fast every single day. But we're not going to waste any more time. Let's get to the first video that we're going to react to, and that is Marcellus, aka Sell on Air's top 25 NBA players list. Oh, you go back to school September 3rd. That's the day after Labor Day. So you got a month left before you go back to school. And my cousin leaves next Friday to go to school herself. She's going to Wake Forest University. She graduated from high school 2 months ago. And I was down there in Indianapolis for her graduation party. Me and my dad. We stayed there in Indianapolis from June 12th until my birthday, June 17th. So good luck to my cousin. She is going to college, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and react to this first video. Sell on Air's my top 25 NBA players list. You guys can also comment if you agree or disagree with his list. So let's get right into it.
Nothing like the basketball community has been in shambles. I've seen some preposterous top lists. But today, I'm going to go ahead and restore the top 10 list and bring back the basketball culture that I grew up watching. Starting at number 10, we got Jerry West because he went 1-9 in the finals. He's the NBA logo. Number 9, we got Curry. Changed the game of basketball as we know. Everybody's shooting from 40, including your mother. At number 8, we got Allen Iverson. Wasn't for AI, you wouldn't see no headbands, no sleeves, no baggy dabbings. Number 7, we got Julius Erving. Saved the NBA. Saved the NBA. At 6,
AJF 99, what it do?
Was once compared to Michael Jordan, so why are we not giving him his flowers? Michael Jordan number 6. At 5, this may ruffle some feathers, but Michael Jordan, he didn't win anything until Scottie got on the team, which then leaves.
Don't worry, guys. This is not Marcellus's real list. This is not his real list. Yeah, he was just playing with us. His real top 25 list is coming, so don't worry.
4, which is Scottie Pippen 1 with Michael Jordan, but they didn't start winning, like I said, until Scottie got better than MJ. And at 3, who won? the chosen one, LeBron James, because I just can't put him over these next two players. I hate to be that guy. At number 2, we got Bill Russell, 11 rings. Pretty self-explanatory. At number 1, only person with the name Big Shot Robert Ory with 7 rings. I don't know why he's not getting the respect he deserves. You're welcome. I just saved him from basketball with that list. Sayonara.
That list was 100% real, and you can tell I'm not being biased because De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, AJF99. This is one of my moderators right here. AJF99. Black Sheep of the World 98. What it do? Yeah, we're just doing my first live stream of August. We're reacting to 2 videos. Marcellus, aka Sell on Air's top 25 NBA players list, and Do Not 1999's top 15 Cartoon Network shows under the name Cartoon. Those are the 2 videos we're going to react to tonight. We're reacting to Marcellus' video first.
This is not number 1, and I am Marcellus Howard.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is my official top 25 NBA players of all time. Emphasis on the my. Starting at 25, we have Jerry West. I'll pay homage. I went through this list about 8 or 9 times, and he wasn't on there. I said, damn, I have to honor the look. Although he went 1 and 9 in the finals. But my list primarily is not just based on rings, it's also based on what I like watching. And it's just based on overall dominance, charisma, overall play. It was always about rings. Bill Russell will be everybody's undisputed though. Coming in at 24, we have David Robinson, who has 1 of 4 quadruple doubles in the NBA. Mind you, no one has ever had a 30-point quadruple double. The Apple was a record to be missing. Or, how do you say it? Was a force to be reckoned. 23. I see a lot of people that make these lists that don't have this guy on there. Charles Barkley. How do you not have the bound round or rebound on there? The shortest rebound champion in NBA history. You know your facts, ladies and gentlemen, before you make these lists. At 22, this is a tough one. This is my list. This might ruffle some feathers a little bit. But I have Nikola Jokic at 22. He's a newer player. He's still playing. I think by the time he's done, he'll be a top 15 caliber player. Maybe push that top 10. His resume is still ongoing, so it's hard for me to put him super low while he's still playing. Unless it's like LeBron James has been playing for 20 plus years or whatever the case may be. But anyway, coming in at 21. Now, a lot of lists and people that I've seen with these lists, they have not put this guy on any of their lists. It's kind of mind-boggling. Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett. He was something special, especially with Minnesota. I think before he got drafted, he was the first high school player in the past decade up to when it got to him to get drafted. I think he picked him and started to move wherever the case may be. But straight out of high school and was phenomenal league, man. So Kevin Garnett to me is 21. Coming into my top 20, starting it is Dirk Nowitzki. I think arguably one of the best, if not the best foreign player. I just think Dirk, he played his own pace, you couldn't speed him up. And after watching him in the 2011 finals when they beat the Miami Heat, that run included Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook.
Dirk and the Mavericks killed the 2011 playoffs.
Championship runs we've seen in modern day. At 19, we got Moses Malone. I believe it was a pretty time to be a pioneer for the game, man. I gotta pay respect. Gotta throw some old guys in there. Just gotta respect. Coming in at 18, though, I do have Giannis. When Giannis retires, I think he'll be a top 10 player all the time. I don't think we've ever seen anybody this dominant, this long. It's phenomenal. We have to call it for what it is. Just an eye test for Giannis. You don't need no more accolades to know that he's one of those ones. And that's why I have Giannis over Jokic, which a lot of people might be skeptical about, although Jokic has all the triple doubles and all that. He won the NBA championship. And he was a finals MVP. I prefer Giannis in that spot right now. That could change 5 years down the line. Who knows? Coming in at 17, we have Dwayne Wade, who's arguably the third best shooting guard. All these lists, people have him at 3rd, 28 to 27 range. And he's arguably a top 3 shooting guard of all time. Why would
If you're a man who makes at least $150 grand a year,
by far, I'm liking Marcellus's top 25 list. And about Dirk Nowitzki, he killed the 2011 playoffs. He beat the Portland Trailblazers, swept the hell out of Kobe and the Lakers, who were the defending back-to-back champions, beat Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook in the Thunder, and he beat the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the finals, a rematch of the 2006 finals, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh.
you're still embarrassed to take your
You know
shot
what?
at them.
I'm thinking about doing my top 20 or top 25 NBA players list. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. I am going to make my own top 25 NBA players list coming soon. And some of y'all should know which NBA player is going to be my number 1, if you know me very well. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Why would he not be in the top 25? This is my opinion. And also, this guy right here coming in at 16, Michael Jordan said he would
Thank you, Nas the Samurai. I really appreciate that.
Right behind Magic, Isaiah Thomas at 16. How could you not have Isaiah Thomas on there? Leader of the bad boy Pistons. Beat Michael Jordan back-to-back years when no one else could. I don't know. Not when no one else could, but he Grant. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tria, I'm sorry. That was crazy. But yeah, he beat Michael Jordan back-to-back years. Tough. 15, this person right here saved the NBA. Julius Erving. He's a pioneer for the basketball. Without him, the NBA wouldn't be what it is today. Now, if you notice in my picks, I'm not just bringing up stats. Stats are cool. People who stat watch and don't actually watch film and really understand the history of the game, you're doing yourself a disservice by only looking and researching stats. Sometimes the stats have to complement what the film is showing as well. Sometimes the film does not complement what the stats look like. It's just a wide spectrum of things I think that can make a complete play, and that's what my list is based on. Yet again, coming in at 14, one of the most beautiful games I've seen play at the big position, Hakeem Olajuwon. His footwork was impeccable. With his run with the Rockets, they won 2 back-to-back. You can go back and watch the game, they're all on YouTube. Watching him play, it's like silky smooth. He wasn't the most athletic, but that's what made him so special. He was getting everything off, while being so skilled. His footwork was just second to none. 13, pay respect to my dog, not my dog, you know. Pay respect to the legend Bill Russell. If anybody's list is based on rings, Bill Russell should be. But I have Bill Russell at 13. I watched this documentary and seen a lot of footage on him, man. He was dominating the era that involved Wilt Chamberlain, which I have Wilt Chamberlain higher than him, but for me, yeah, Bill Russell's at 13. At 12, a lot of people might not like this. I have Kevin Durant, 7 foot guard. Never seen that. 7 foot with a guard and 7 feet with a guard's game. Do you understand what we're witnessing? This is a unicorn type of player right here. He's top 15. Generously. He could push some people's top 10. But everybody holds joining the Golden State Warriors thing against him, which I understand. That's fair. But he's top 12 to me, bro. No doubt about it. Coming in number 11, we have Big O. Doesn't get enough out. He averaged 30, 10, and 10 as a rookie. Why is no one talking about that? When they talk about rookie years, they talk about MJ, Brock, Wembanyama as of late, but no one's bringing up Oscar Robinson's 30, 10, and 10. You guys understand how crazy that is? The originator, Mr. Triple-Double, before Russell Westbrook get that crown, but as a rookie, insane. At 10, I have Stephen Curry. Changed the game of basketball as we know it. Everybody shooting for 40 now. Everybody has to have a deep three ball. It was that year the Warriors had beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2015. That was the year where everybody was going back and forth like the 3-point game, or we're going to go to a more dominant half-court game like LeBron and they were playing. The Golden State Warriors were running gun. The Cavaliers were also a fast-break team, but they were more of a half-court offense that wasn't predominantly involved in a 3-ball like the Golden State Warriors was. So that series right there would determine the following years based on who won, because that's kind of what it is. When you win the NBA, what I've noticed is what they call a copycat league. If they win, you're like, damn. Now Houston Rockets is like, okay, the only way to win the NBA championship, we have to prepare ourselves for the Golden State Warriors because they're in our Western Conference. So we have to get all shooters and shoot as many threes as possible. And D'Antoni's, I forget what it was, 15 seconds or less offense, right? The Denver Nuggets just won. Now you have to have a premier big to have your offense around. So saw what worked the year before. Now you're trying to mimic that. If the Cavaliers had won, the league might have been in a whole different space. So I think Steph Curry changed the league forever, bro. Coming in at number 9, I have Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, you know Steph Curry is Flight Reacts' boyfriend. We all know Flight Reacts is a dick rider of Steph Curry. I'm not sure if he saw this video or not, but he's probably going to be pissed that Marcellus put Steph Curry at number 10 on his list. If you remember watching me react to Cash Nasty's top 25, Flight did a reaction to that as well, and he got pissed because Steph Curry was Cash Nasty's number 10. Flight, people do not have to put Steph Curry in their top 5 or top 3 if they don't want to. It's their list. You already made your top 100 NBA players list, and it was trash. But when it comes to other YouTubers' NBA players list, they don't have to put Steph Curry in top 5 or top 3. They can put him anywhere in the top 10. But as much as I respect Steph, he's nowhere near my top 10 or my top 5 or top 3. Let's get back to the video.
Might be on some people's top 5, top 6, top 7, but for me, I feel like Shaq was so dominant that he got bored. If Shaq took care of his body, I don't see how he wouldn't be top 4 on everybody's list.
Right.
He was that dominant for the longevity of his career, bro. I just feel like he was so dominant he got bored, and that's my honest opinion on that. At number 8, we have, in my opinion, top 2, if not the best power forward
Tim Duncan.
Basketball I've ever seen. Tim Duncan. Mr. Fundamental. Everybody said his play style was boring, but I'm like, who cares what the play style look like? Are you efficient? Are you effective? Are you successful? That's Tim Duncan right there. five-time NBA champ. Number 7, we have a player who averaged 50 this season. Now, I went back and forth with this, right? I know on
Will
Cash
Chamberlain.
video I was reacting. I was like, man, I can't put Bill or Will in my top 10. I really can't put Will above Bill. He was in Bill's era and only won 2 while Bill won 11. Then I really researched and just really got my pride out. Will Chamberlain was the first dominant force we've ever seen. Fam averaged like 50. I think it was like 50 and 25 rebounds. You can only dominate your era. You can't control what area you're placed in. And that's what he did to an extent. Bill Russell still got 11 while he got 2. But anyway, at number 6, we got the left-handed bandit. He right-handed.
Larry Bird.
Left-handed Larry Bird. Like I said, Julius Erving helped keep NBA alive. Bird and Magic rejuvenated and saved it with that rivalry. Like, without Julius, there's no NBA after the merger. Without Bird and Magic, what would the NBA be without that rivalry, man? That's what really, like, started it for real, for real. At number 5, I have Magic Johnson right in front of Bird.
Yes.
Man, the best point guard. They're right behind him is Steph Curry. Bro couldn't shoot, couldn't throw a rock in the ocean, and was still dominating. Think about that. Couldn't shoot the fucking ball. Excuse my language. But was the best point guard of all time. I mean, he's also 6'9". You gotta watch the game to understand how he dominated. Like, he was dominating with no jump shot. That's freaking insane. Magic Johnson, top 5, my brother. Coming in at 4, we have Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar,
a.k.a. Lou Alcindor.
Yes.
Until someone came along, but he was scoring literally on like 2 moves. To score that much amount of points on 2 moves is something special. And their Los Angeles Lakers team is ridiculous, by the way. Mind you, a lot of this top 10 is a lot of Lakers. What we got? 1, 2, 3. There are a lot of Lakers players here now. I'm not happy about that. I don't have no Sacramento Kings players in my top 25. Now, 3, 2, and 1. These will ruffle some feathers, and I don't give a damn. Coming in at number 3, we have Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Marcellus, not you too, my nigga. Not you too, bro. This is the 3rd YouTuber that I've seen put Michael Jordan number 3 on their list. First Flight Reacts, then Cash Nasty, and now Marcellus. Who else is going to put Michael Jordan number 3 on their list? Anybody that knows all about basketball knows that Michael Jordan should be number 1, not everybody, but some people's list. What players you know did a 3-peat in the finals twice besides Michael Jordan? Nobody. Nobody did a 3-peat in the finals twice other than him. He did a 3-peat from 91 to 93, retired for a year and a half because you know my Rockets won those back-to-back titles in 94 and 95. Then MJ came back and did another 3-peat from 96 to 98. Won 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs, 6-0 in the finals, not a game 7 in sight. All that alone signifies him not only as the greatest shooting guard, but the damn GOAT. I know my brother Mike Henry is going to be pissed that Marcellus put Michael Jordan at 3. I'm guessing Kobe and LeBron are the last 2 on Marcellus's list. We haven't heard Kobe or LeBron's name yet. I should have heard Kobe or LeBron's name way before I hear Michael Jordan. But let's hear Marcellus' explanation. Why did he put MJ at 3?
6 rings. 6 finals MVPs. Never went to a game 7. I feel bad saying this. No, the hell I don't. What am I talking about? For me, the reason why I have Michael Jordan at 3 is because I have Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
I grew up watching Kobe more, although I watched a lot of Michael Jordan film, and this is just my opinion. Kobe mimicked MJ, but did it low-key better. I'm not even talking about the winning aspect of the game. I'm talking about just watching basketball, better player. I don't know, it's just all aspects of the game. I just think Kobe Bryant is a little more over Michael Jordan, in my opinion. Coming in at number 1, 6'9", from St. Vincent, St. Mary's. No, Trio, can you imagine that? I feel like I'm saying the team out of Stockton, California. Out of Akron, Ohio. Got the spotlight on him since he was 13 years old. This is no Blaze, by the way. And has exceeded everybody's expectations.
King James, number 1.
20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in his first game at the rookie. None other than the 4-time NBA champ, 4-time Finals MVP, 21 seasons in the league. Some might call him GOAT, some might call him the greatest specimen in sports history. No Blaze, by the way. Coming in at 1, we got LeBron James. Self-explanatory. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I upheld my part of the bargain. I said 1,000 likes on the list, and y'all got 1,000 likes. People might call me a casual, but I think this is probably the best list out of any YouTuber I've seen in terms of the basketball space. I would love to see if he hasn't done a Kenny Beecham's list. I think Kenny Beecham have a great list too. That's my list, and I'm sticking to it. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Sayonara. That's my spiel. Trio. Show some De'Aaron Fox and some bonus highlights, because I didn't put no Sacramento Kings in this damn video. Actually.
So that was Marcella's top 25 NBA players list. It's not really too bad, but I'm a little upset that he put MJ at 3. And I know Mike Henry's going to be a little upset once he sees this live, once it's uploaded. But overall, I give Marcella's top 25 NBA players list a solid 9 out of 10. If he would have put MJ at number 2 instead of number 3, I would have gave it a 10. But it's not too bad. It's much better than Cash Nasty's top 25 and damn sure better than Flight's top 100. I definitely give Marcellus that. But as when this live is uploaded, let me know in the comments down below which NBA players are in your top 10. You don't have to put 25. You can put your top 10 or maybe your top 5. Who would be your number 1? My list of my NBA players is coming soon. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will. All right, the last thing we're going to react to is my guy, Do Not 1999's top 15 Cartoon Network shows under the name Cartoon. Last year, I did a list of my top 15 Cartoon Network shows. What's going on, Chris? Yeah, we just got done reacting to Cell on Air's top 25 most NBA players list. Once this live stream is uploaded, you can go back and watch the video yourself. And yeah. Last year, I did a list of my top 15 Cartoon Network originals under the name Cartoon. Now, mine could be the same list as Do Not 1999, but I kind of flip-flopped the Cartoon Network original shows a little bit. So let's see if my list was similar to Do Not 1999's. Anyway, let's go. I found the video.
Top 15 best Cartoon Network cartoons. Anybody remember cartoons?
What's up, Wubsley the Gerbil? What up, Digital Apple? How y'all doing?
I forgot to mention my Cartoon Planner review that the channel should really bring back Cartoon Fridays. I mean, Nickelodeon still has their Nicktoons. Why Cartoon Network doesn't have their cartoons anymore?
Yeah, I used to watch Dora the Explorer.
I don't know why, but anyways,
yep.
I'm going to give you my top 15 of the shows I grew up on and enjoyed until this very day to appreciate Cartoon Network even more. So let's get started. Starting off at number 15, Grim and Evil. This show was where they showed episodes of Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne together in one show. It's at number 15 because the series lasted for 2 seasons from August 24th, 2001.
Yeah, I watched Yin Yang Yo.
October 18, 2002. While the 2 shows were split
yeah, I do watch Dora and Wubby's Friends.
It was good to see those 2 shows together combined in one show. Moving on to number 14, Evil Con Carne. The show was about a billionaire by the name of Hector Con Carne, whose body exploded from an explosion by his nemesis Kai Commando. His brain and stomach survived and had to be attached to a stupid circus bear named Boskov, so he could one day rule the world. I enjoyed the show. The plots were good, the animation was great, and the series itself was funny. Especially one episode towards the end, they were singing the Pie song. And it was especially funny the way Kai Commando and Bosco were singing it. Blah 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 blah. But we had too much pie. Na 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 na. What's inside that pie? Na 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 na. Oh boy. Moving on to number 13, Michael and I love the show and still do. A series about an 11-year-old girl by the name of Michael Mazinski, or just Mike for short, who's a foreign exchange student and is sent to a tropical island where she meets new friends. There's Princess Lulu, or Lou for short, a 10-year-old girl who can be loud and bossy at times. She reminds me of Angelica from Rugrats since they're both bossy and loud, but Lou usually learns a lesson by the end of each episode. Next is Og, Lou's 7-year-old cousin who makes all kinds of inventions and is a smart and underrated character. Lastly, Lancelot, Lou's pet turtle who cracks me up whenever he has a big grin and smile on his face. The plots are okay, the animation's pretty good. Too bad the show only lasted for 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
The series can sometimes be shown on Boomerang, but the channel keeps taking it on and off the air. I don't know why, but just keep on the channel, would ya? Number 12. Whatever happened to Robot Jones? Yeah, what did ever happen to Robot Jones? Well, apparently this show ended too early due to Robot's voice change
Right.
in season 2, which fans did not like. I personally felt the same way because his voice sounded more human-like instead of an actual robot voice. Either way,
What up,
Robot Jones
Anthony?
deserved more seasons, and it was very underrated and friggin' funny. And also, it's kind of weird and ironic how after the series was canceled, they start all over with season 1 using um, robot voice and used his new voice in season 1. So his new voice was played the whole season 1 and season 2 after cancellation. That I thought that was weird, and I didn't get that. I mean, his original voice was fine in season 1. So why change it, from his new voice and his old voice in season 1? I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Anyways, moving on to number 11, Sheep in the Big City. I love Sheep since day one. It was hilarious. A show about a sheep named Sheep who escapes from a farm to live in the big city. Sheep also ended way too early, and I
Yeah,
wanted to see
way
more
too early with
sheep
two
seasons of
seasons.
Sheep. I miss that show so much. Please come back, Sheep. Number 10, Iron Weasel, created by David Feiss. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce the man's last name, who also did Cow and Chicken. I love the show, and I love Iron Weasel and IR Baboon. But I feel bad for IR not getting the same respect that Weasel does, the, the same respect he gets, and that he is unattractive. Either way, who cares? IR is still funny, likable, and underrated as well, just like this show. Number 9, Cow and Chicken. You can say that this is the brother sister version of Ren and Stimpy.
It
The
was.
show is funny and is still a classic, although it can be disturbing at times. I especially love the red guy. That guy was hysterical. Basically, the way he talks, yells, and screams. And the way he talks when he gets angry or yells and screams, he reminds me of him from the Powerpuff Girls because he does the same thing. And these two would make a great duo if they ever cross paths with each other. And I especially like that one scene here in this picture from Cartoon Fridays when they were interacting, talking to each other. And Johnny Bravo was just looking at them like, okay, what the heck's going on? I gotta get away from these guys. Number
On my list, well, I'm gonna tell you what numbers that I put the cartoons in on my list at the end. But so far, I'm liking Do Not 1999's list of his top 15 Cartoon Network cartoons.
8, Time Squad. Anybody remember Time Squad? I do, and if you don't, what's wrong with you? Who could forget Time Squad? I mean, this show is unforgettable in my eyes. I mean, a show about an 8-year-old orphan who joins a time traveling team with an idiotic cop and a sassy robot. Epic. The series was not just funny, but it was very educational, showing famous historical people in episodes, including George Washington, Eli Whitney, Betty Ross, Mona Lisa, Napoleon, and so on. Sadly, Time Squad only lasted for 2 seasons, and it definitely deserved more seasons. I miss Time Squad to death. I wish we had more cartoons nowadays to be funny and educational like this show, instead of having so many mediocre drugged up shows these days. Number 7, Codename Kids Next Door, taking place of 5 preteens of a secret organization who go out to save innocent kids from evil adults. The plots are great, the animation is great, and just like the show, the kids next door kick butt. Number 6, Johnny Bravo. Who did not love Johnny? Everybody loved Johnny. I remember a lot of classmates from elementary and middle school and high school saying how much they loved Johnny Bravo. I mean, who didn't? I mean, he's like a mixture of James Dean and Elvis. Sure, he's a little slow in the head, but he's still a funny, cool, and lovable character. I just feel bad for the guy getting beat up by women while he still lives with his mama. I mean, can someone give this guy some love already? I mean, Johnny does take it way too far, trying too hard, pressing, with women with his pecs and stuff like that. But, Johnny, just be yourself. But I think Johnny and Velma from Scooby Doo would make a cool crossover couple. Um, I would say him and Daphne would, but Daphne has no interest in him, especially in that Johnny Bravo Scooby Doo crossover. But either way,
Yeah,
Johnny is still and remains a classic.
that's my favorite Johnny Bravo episode. That Bravo Doobie Doo episode right there. That's my all-time favorite. I put Johnny Bravo a little bit higher on my list because I used to recite lines from the first season of Johnny Bravo. I used to recite lines from all the episodes from season one. At school, at home, even when I used to visit my grandparents every summer, I would recite lines from all the season one episodes of Johnny Bravo. So Johnny Bravo would be a little bit higher on my list. But I will tell you what my top 15 cartoons are at the end. And I agree with my guy, Beanie Gene. This is another one of my moderators. He said Johnny and Velma would make a great cartoon couple 100%. I would say him and Daphne too, but of course, like Do Not 99 said, Daphne has no interest in Johnny for real. All right, let's see what Do Not 1999's top five are.
He's the man. Number 5, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm sure when everybody was growing up on Courage, this show gave you nightmares, but funny at the same time. Courage is one of the most underrated dogs in cartoons and very funny. He may be a cowardly dog, but when his owners are in trouble, he's brave enough to rescue them. Muriel is a sweet and kind old lady who cares for Courage. And there's Eustace, who I despise since day one. I don't know why he's so mean to Courage and even scares him to death. It's like, what did that poor dog, ever do to you? If I was Courage, I would claw his face to death. Eustace is obviously jealous. Either way, get it together, you ugly, bald-headed skittle doing, got no hair in the middle, a bastard of an old man. I mean, my gosh. All Eustace does is, asks Muriel like this, Muriel, and asking her, where's my dinner? All he does is ask about getting some dinner. It's like, doesn't this guy say please and thank you? I don't know what Muriel saw in this guy, or why she even married him, or didn't even divorce his butt years ago. I mean, Muriel doesn't deserve a old man husband sticking in mud like Eustace. He doesn't do anything. I mean, he'll fix his car or whatever whenever it has problems. That's all he care about, his damn truck. Or even if he doesn't, he'll get Courage to do his dirty work, and that's not right. I mean, come on. And even if Muriel asks him to do one thing, he'll get pissed and angry about it. Or like I said, he'll just get Courage to do it. That ain't right. Houston can go die in a hole for all I care. Anyways, Courage the Cowardly Dog, underrated. Number 4, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I absolutely love this show to death. That is my show. The show is an absolute classic, and it's totally funny with dark humor. Billy is one of the most funniest but idiotic characters of the series, back when characters like him were funny and likable. Mandy may be scary and evil, but at the end of the day, she's a badass character who you do not want to mess with. Grim is one of the most funniest and realest Reaper ever, and there are more likable characters and villains. Billy and Mandy really ended way too soon, and I would have loved seeing more seasons of the show. But either way, Billy and Mandy forever. Number 3, The Powerpuff Girls. Who did not like the Powerpuffs? Everybody loved those 3 5-year-old kindergartners.
His top
This
three.
show will always be known as a badass show, full of kick-ass punches and fights when the girls save the day. Also, I don't know why some people think the show is for girls. Just because the show is titled The Powerpuff Girls doesn't mean that it's just for girls. The show is obviously for both males and females. especially males who want to see villains get their asses kicked by Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Even my father thinks this show is for girls. I keep telling him it's for both males and females. But apparently he doesn't want to believe me. I'm guessing it's a dad thing, I don't know. But either way, I don't care what he says. I mean, that's like people saying that My Little Pony Friendship is magic is for girls, which I don't think so. I'm sure it's targeted for both males and females. I don't think the creator, Lauren Foss, would target to just girls. I mean, come on. It was real cool to see a 10th anniversary episode of the series back in 2008, but it really needs to come back with more seasons in the future. Hopefully it does. Apparently it ended due to ratings. I don't know how. I mean, the Powerpuff Girls are awesome. Who the hell would get tired of the girls?
Before we get to Do Not 1999's last two cartoons, my mama was thinking of the same damn thing. She thought that the Powerpuff Girls was only for girls, and I have tried to tell her time and time again, just because the show is called the Powerpuff Girls doesn't mean that the show is only for girls. Guys can watch that show too. I mean, come on. I don't know why people think that the Powerpuff Girls is just only for girls. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what Do Not 1999's two cartoons are.
Number 2, Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm a big Ed, Edd n Eddy fan, and I love me some Eds. A show about three boys who come up with scams to buy jawbreakers. Epic! The plots are cool and interesting, and the show is so damn funny. I enjoyed the Christmas and Valentine's Day specials, including the movie. Seeing Eddie's older brother for the first time, and the Eds getting the recognition they should have been getting since 1999 from the cul-de-sac kids. I was really pissed that the Eds ended because in the late 2000s, our beloved and last remaining cartoons and K&D, Billy and Mandy and the Eds were coming to an end. And now, no more cartoons. No more cartoon originals, I should say. But either way, Ed, Edd n Eddy will live on forever. And now,
Number
my
one,
number one best cartoon is
Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory. It was a toughie between Dexter and the Eds, but
Yeah.
this show takes the cake. I mean, a show about an 11-year-old boy genius with a top secret laboratory with all kinds of gadgets and inventions are pretty cool. Dexter's funny for the way he talks and is a pretty cool boy genius. His older sister Dee Dee cracks me up for being so damn dumb and ditzy. Her crazy ballerina dances and destroying Dexter's lab from time to time. And is known for her classic quote, "Ooh, what do these buttons do?" And lastly, Mandark, Dexter's nemesis who's pretty cool, funny, and feel bad because he will never be with Dee Dee. And he's pretty much known for this. Ha 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 ha. And that Mandark cartoon was funny as well. Wah ha ha, wah ha 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 ha, wah ha ha, wah ha 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 ha. Chill to chill, chill to chill to chill. Oh God. I still enjoyed Dexter back in 2001 and 2003. Even though the animation, I really thought they should have just kept the original animation and the character's voice changes, you know. But I guess Andy Tartakovsky was too busy working on Samurai Jack at the time, so they pretty much put Dexter's animation, you know, back then to be like Samurai Jack's. The same with the Powerpuff Girls, where I'm guessing Craig McCracken was working on Foster's Home at that time, and the Powerpuff Girls animation changed as well. But either way, Dexter is still the best and is still a classic. So there you go. This has been my top 15 best Cartoon Network cartoon shows. I hope you all enjoyed. Most of these shows can be seen on Boomerang and of course Cartoon Planet. And the others, they're not on TV anymore. Most of them are not on TV anymore. I haven't seen them in ages or in a while. But I hope they do come back in the future. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. I'm out. See ya.
Do Not 1999, your top 15 Cartoon Network cartoon list was amazing. It gets a solid 10 out of 10. My list was kind of different from Do Not 1999's. So without getting my notebook, let me memorize my top 15 cartoons to y'all. Or if you want to check out the video yourself, it's on my channel. Just type in my top 15 Cartoon Network cartoons and you'll see my actual list. But that's going to do it for my first live stream of August. We will be doing more live streams coming in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what y'all thought about Marcellus Sell on Air's top 25 NBA players list and Do Not 1999's top 15 Cartoon Network shows under the name Cartoon Cartoon. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell for my next video. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.